Okay, so I did a look today, and it's using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I can't stop using it. You guys, it's amazing. I love it. And I used the Modern Renaissance, and I used like all these purpley, pinky colors. Hi, baby. Hi, my baby. Thank you guys for watching. Love ya. Bye. All right, so I'm starting with the Milani Prime Perfection primer, and I'm just gonna be putting that all over my face before I start on my eyes. This primer is very hydrating. It feels kind of like a lotion, but I feel like it makes my foundation look really nice. The only thing is when you start with your eyes, maybe do the primer after you're done with your eyes, because you wipe it off anyways. For my eyes, I'm just gonna be priming them with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna blend that in with my L'Oreal Beauty Sponge, and then I'm going to be setting it with kind of a, I would say it's like a skin colored shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Normally people would be able to use this as a transition shade, but I'm a little bit tan, so this kind of just works as, I don't know, it looks just like my skin tone. I'm just going to blend all that in, set my concealer, then I'm going to move on to my transition, and I'm using these two colors here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. One is like an orangey yellow, and then the other one is kind of like a neutral pink. So I'm just going to be putting that on the outer crease, and I'm going to put a little bit more of an orange shade on my inner crease to make it very blended. So in the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm using this color called Real Gar. It's a very orange reddish shade, and I'm going to be putting that on my inner crease area. So the other two I put on the outer. This one I'm going to put right in my crease, a little bit on my lid. So then when I put the pinks, it all blends out into the orange yellow. So I'm going to use this color called Love Letter in the Modern Renaissance. I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner of my lid. So you can see I'm kind of just like patting it down and then wiggling my brush around a little bit. This way, when you put it down, it doesn't get all over the place and you start blending and it messes up your whole eyeshadow look. So set it down very slowly, blend it out a little bit, and you just have to be patient. Because with me, I just want to blend it all out and be done in 5 minutes, but the best way to do it is to be patient and move slow, so that way you don't get color everywhere. So I'm just putting it on the outer and inner corner, and then in a little bit I'll go ahead and I'll connect the two on the top of my lid, and I'll just leave the center of my lid open because I want to put a shimmer shade there. So I'm setting down this pink color, and it's a very light pink, but it has really nice like gold undertones to it. So I'm going to set that down, and then I'm going to go in and blend out the edges. Then I'm going to use this really dark brown, and I'm going to put that in the very outer corner of my lid and the Sadie. Sorry about that. Sadie saw something. Alright, so for my foundation, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. Man, I haven't used this in a while, and I used to wear it every single day when I was working, and it is so full coverage. I can't believe it. I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me, I've been using the Bare Minerals one, and those are very lightweight and like natural looking. Wow, this is intense. Like you can even see the color difference on my forehead. It's crazy. It's nice and I really love it, but it's just very, I don't know, I feel like it's very heavy for every day. So you can wear this maybe at night if you're going to dinner or you're doing some type of event, but this for every day, no go. All right, for my concealer, I'm using the Shape Tape, and I'm pretty sure the foundation covered everything on my face. So I'm using this just to brighten my face a little bit. That's why I put a little bit, because this concealer is also really full coverage. And then for my contour, I'm using the Shade and Light palette. Well, first I'm gonna set my concealer. I'm gonna use this banana shade right here. I'm gonna just set all that down. And then for my contour, I'm using the lightest shade in the palette to give myself a light shadow. All right, so there I go, using that shade. And I'm just gonna be putting this right under my cheekbones to suck it all in. If you know what I mean. So for my bronzer, I'm using the Tarte bronzer, and this is just the matte bronzer. I'm not sure what it's called, but so yeah, this I'm kind of just putting everywhere on the outer barriers of my face just to warm up my skin, because I feel like I'm losing my tan. And then for my blush, just gonna put that on the what am I saying? The apples of my cheekbones. Then for my under eye, I'm gonna do basically everything that I did on the top. I'm just gonna do that on the bottom. I'm just not gonna be putting any shimmers. So I'm gonna do those two, I think I did 3 transition shades, and then also the red or the pink. Then for my lashes, I'm using the Demi Wispy lashes. And I think I said this in my last video, but the best way to put them on is to set it down in the middle and then put the 2 sides down after that. Because that way you get it exactly where you want it on your lash, and it like sticks there and gives you a guide of how to put it on your lash line. Then for my highlight, I'm using Soft and Gentle by MAC. And that's the finished look. I put Velvet Teddy by MAC on my lips, and that's all I have for you. Hope you guys can have a great day and subscribe to my channel. See you later. Bye.